This human is Anshita and a fellow fermenter. We've worked on like many different things over the last few years. She's spending a few months here at Kikui Farm and fermenting a whole bunch of produce that they're growing. We are today trying to introduce some koji into the repertoire of things that Kikui Farm can make with koji. So we're just going to do a very good, versatile, basic pantry staple, which is Shio Koji. It's something that I can't cook without anymore. And this one is an unflavored, like a regular Shio Koji. You can make them in many different ways. But what I like about this is that there are many different applications. So you keep it simple. So Shio means salt. So Shio Koji just means salt koji. And usually fresh koji is used for it. Today we're working with dried koji. This is basmati rice koji that I have dehydrated, sort of semi-dehydrated. And so some bits are still small. I just wanted to make it dehydrated enough to travel with. We will rehydrate this and make the Shio Koji. Weighing scales here. This is just freshly washed. We're reusing, I think, a marmalade jar. We'll just fill in some koji. We'll see how much fits in. Can't waste koji. Ursa, you want to eat that koji?
Ursa eating koji?
Eat that koji. Eat it. Eat it. It's good for you. Eat it.
So you're going to hydrate it right now, right?
Yeah. So Shio Koji has that anyway. Yeah. About 100 grams of koji. Mm-hmm. And because this is dehydrated, when we add the water, we're going to account for that hydration that the koji has lost. So with dehydrated koji, I usually like doing twice the amount of water. But you can do 1.5 times water. If you're using fresh koji, feel free to do 1 part koji and 1 part water.
So how are you measuring the water right now?
You're weighing the water to measure it. 100 grams koji, 200 grams water, just a bit over 200 grams. Some math, what is 5% of 300? 15 grams? Yeah. Do we need to double check with like some numbers, people? 300. So you can do Shio Koji anywhere between 5 to 10%. Percentage for koji. All the ingredients, the total amount. So we used 100 grams of koji, 200 grams of water. So that totals to 300 grams. And we calculate 5% of that. If you're living in a very warm environment, then we do like a little bit higher, 7%, 8% is also good. So we'll do 15 grams for this. 1 tablespoon. Okay, we have 15 grams in there. Yeah. And see, already it's starting to bubble. So as soon as it hits water, it starts activation of the enzymes, and the salt just makes it last longer. And this will rehydrate, drink up some of that water, and then you just leave it for 7 days. Give it a stir once a day.
Yeah.
You can leave it at room temperature. If it has a little bit of oxygen, that's fine. The stirring will actually just enhance it. It's ready to use tonight, starting tonight, as it gets more potent over the next few days. And I would leave it out for 7 days, and then you can blend it. It's more of a paste. If you strain it, then you get this liquid. This liquid will also start turning kind of yellowish as it ferments. And you can strain it and just keep the liquid and use that kind of like a very fresh soy sauce, like a very fragrant, like a condiment, like a soy sauce. It's great for marinating proteins. It's great for adding anything that you use salt in. You should be using this. the solids, if you strain it,
Yeah.
if you blend it, then you're not gonna
Yeah.
have solids. But if you strain it, the liquid you bottle into like a regular bottle, and then the solids can either be dehydrated and used as a umami salt, or you can also use that to blend like different things like hot sauces or something. You just add it into that. It provides some body. It adds the koji enzymes. It ferments it, takes it to the next level. It works. Use it in anything that you would salt. So in marinades, and you use it as salad dressing. You use it to quick pickle things. So you can even, if you make a larger batch of this and you blend it up, once it's done, you can use it as a bed to like pickle, I don't know, whole like that pepino stuff we harvested yesterday, whole cucumbers, whatever you want to.
You just add the liquid or the solid as well.
Yeah, or the blended up thing that works better for like burying veg inside. Carrots ferment beautifully in it. So with the amount of stuff that there is growing here, it makes a lot of sense too.
So it's almost like a starter culture, right?
Yeah, you can use it as a starter culture. You can add it into like, you can just add like a teaspoon, tablespoon into something that you're fermenting, and I just add it to everything. So
Post this on Kobo. இப்போ ரொம்ப ஜாஸ்தி
Okay.
லைட்டாக இருந்துச்சு இந்த மாதிரி
Hi, El. Hi, Ursa.
இந்த அளவுக்கு ஆயிடுச்சு
go. So